was writing this, and at the beginning, it's not too focused, but then it starts to become focused later on. So, and it was starting to be halfway between, I don't know, a philosophy essay, and then it started with, well, I'll just read it. And so, I am at present completely enveloped in a state of unpasteurized as well as unhomogenized temperamental glee, as if I had just a mere and mighty few or 3 minutes previously, like, been reinvented by time and place themselves into a complete sum of an alternate Paul Arthur Bedard's varied and various interpersonal yet somehow pre-baptismal parts, as might a man in a hole of ferry-boating foxes. Of a sudden realize his undecided self to have more pockets upon his unjet-laggable person than a mechanical octopi drifting through the unbuttoned ozone layer into outer space, like pewter minted tentacles wafting calmly through the channels of ventriculated vertigo triage with his or her bath mint towels following. Oh, so closely upon said octopi's crown of tripolar transistorized lapillard laurels. I felt the curiously ambidextrous need to macrocosm and monolith, the ancient urologist priestess tribes of the unfossil fuelable rhetorics akin to miniature golf, as well as the palpably hygienic fluency of all the morally corrupt Bangkok Wistral toiletries have assigned over by their next of kin to the fleece tofu hill country duck pond tribal warlords employed as part-time jigsaw puzzle undoing aeronautic engineers milling about the old estates of the Baskerville family owned and operated pistachio shell reflecting Cinderella looking glasses glad hatted down Jubilee Avenue. And then I live as I have always up till this very insane moment lived, as a humble although proud man who, loving his time alone as much as he does, his every minute spent with others, favors in others the much more so compassionate side, attenuating the interhuman, as if we were one insane with the aromatic juices that, long before our individual arrivals, announced to us to our hosting agencies of past and after mint-breathed CEOs, the ardent wafting armpit liftings and lowerings prior to passing on to the unisex lavatorium with the appropriate newspaper articles in hand, when a man whose thoughts would be nullified to their potencies without the innately personal application of the very same limitations which, expanding into the literary ethers themselves, as, looking into the tilted mirrors that autonomously recapture and catapult into heaven's acre, and off the beaten path science, which is what necessitates a mobility of changing measures into unequal portions by grasping the essence of limitation's highest purpose in and out of its own self, its highest purpose being that which is the unadulterable fact that the illusions chasing universality dangerously near oblivion's endgame give instead of decrease to the preceding artisanship and inheritance from iambic pentameter, evolving to a strange and inexhaustibly unique new form of limitation.
God bless everyone and have a great year all together.